Libra, hi. So this is going to be a reading for May, July 2022. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Libra. Chickadee. Look. Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Queen of Cups. It's interesting. I kind of see something coming to a close for you, but you're still keeping your heart open somehow. It's not like it could be a relationship. I don't see it necessarily like that. I see it more as something that went on in that relationship that you're kind of like, I'm done. I'm done with that. This, again, kind of shows that you're... it's not taking away from you pretty much anything. It's you're kind of walking out of whatever that is, you know, still open, still, it's not like you're not touched by it, but it's not taken away from you, you know, a lot of things that are important here, which is good. Starting off the reading, you get the Five of Wands crossed by the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're kind of, it seems like the way it comes in as an energy, it seems like it's a constant conflict about something. You know, imagine arguing with something over the same thing over and over and over and over again for months, years, whatever. And it's like, you know what? I'm dropping this. I'm out. I don't know what you want to do about it, but I'm out. It's kind of like that. So I don't know what this is exactly, but it's one little something, which is not that little because it does bring in conflict. In your focus here, you seem to be a little confused, a little stuck somewhere. I don't know where, we'll have to clarify and see. In the recent past, that closing of a cycle was coming in. In your strength here, independence, the Nine of Pentacles, you know. Again, it's not taken away from this, this whole situation. It might confuse you, it might feel not great at times, but at the end of the day, you're still your own person, you're still doing your own thing. In the immediate future, the Four of Swords, some healing is coming up for you, a little bit of time for yourself. The supportive energies here, the King of Cups, you're showing up with the Queen of Cups, so it's definitely someone of importance here to you, especially of importance to your heart, more than anything. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, you are actually on your way out from a particular energy here, you know. So this sense of you feeling stuck, like, am I out? Am I done with this? Or am I still kind of feeding this conflict or whatever it is? No, you are out. Not completely out, but you're on your way out. In your hopes and fears, Page of Swords. It almost feels like you're scared that you're not going to be able to let this go, whatever it is. Because and it's kind of difficult because it does come in like a habit, almost like it's part of this dynamic that you have with, and it's like, if I let this go, then there's no dynamic anymore. That's what's sustaining this, which I don't see it as being true, you know, unless, yeah, you have constructed this dynamic on this particular energy, which, if it is so, it's quite unhealthy anyway. So I don't know what this is. In the potential outcome, the Seven of Cups, it's kind of like the path beyond all this, where you actually were able to move out of whatever this is. Okay, let's clarify. Let me clarify the Queen of Cups. The Strength card, the Sun, the Page of Wands. That's I mean, I love this energy because I'm sure you probably think you're affected by all of this, probably more than you think. Again, not to say that you're not feeling anything or not. The one you worked on for so long, you know, where you healed, you realized a lot of things, you've grown. That part is not taking away from that part. If anything, it's adding to that, you know, because you're walking away from something that doesn't feel good to you. That's, you know. So I love this energy because it keeps you open, you know, and I don't know, it feels good. It feels happy. Let's do the unhappy. Let's do the Five of Wands. The Hangman, the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. Yeah, nobody did anything about this for quite a while. It's one of those things where it sneaks up on you in a particular relationship you have with someone. There's a specific dynamic, and then, you know, at some point it could go a little to the left or a little to the right, and it's not feeling necessarily great, but it's kind of building there without anybody minding it. It's like, yeah, whatever, you know, it just happened once or whatever. But not addressing it and just kind of dismissing it as if, no, that's not a problem. It will probably help grow it, that energy, and it will eventually turn into something quite unhealthy. So it almost looks like one of those things where we push aside because it's too difficult to deal with. So it's like, yeah, I'm not going to think about it and it's going to go away. Instead, it actually grew. And there's been a lot of self-sabotaging energies around this one here because nobody did anything about it. Not you, not them, not you. You just kind of let it hang there in a tree, thinking that it's not going to affect us. But you've gotten to a point where it's like, okay, I can't, like, I need to get myself out of this cycle that's been created here, out of this dynamic. Let's do the Eight of Cups. The Temperance card, the Five of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, and it's not one of those things, I don't see it as one of those things where you're completely taking yourself out of the picture. It could be if it got to that point of rah. But it's more like, I just need for this situation to change because it's not working out anymore with these energies. So again, it could be where everything else is working, but there's one aspect of this relationship that's just, it doesn't matter if everything else is working. It's gotten to the point where it doesn't matter, you know? So I don't see you walking away because of that, but I see you kind of trying to bring in a new energy to that. Like, okay, we got to change this. If this is not addressed, changed here, we're probably, you know, I'm probably gonna give up on it completely. But for right now, you're in the space of, let's bring in a new energy over this, you know? That's why you could be confused here, because you're like, but how? Go back to the beginning of it, see what started it, you know, address it. Even if now when it grew, you can still go back to the beginning and see what the hell created it. What in you created it, what in them, because it takes two to tango. The both of you did it. You know, where were you when this started? Where were they? If this is something you can openly and openly discuss and heal. If not, you can do your share in this for sure. For the Two of Swords in your focus, you get the Ace of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Three of Swords. Yeah, you want to bring new energies to the situation, but you have been hurt through this. I don't know, I think I explained it well enough, I hope, but I'm gonna try again. So this, you've got something going on with someone. This is you, this is them, everything is working out great. Something in between the two of you there kind of catches a little bit of something, and it grows into something quite dark and unhealthy, and And you, while you're here, you know, together, and you're like, oh, everything's fine, everything. And you notice that at times, but it's like, you and them, the both of you, whatever. Yeah, it'll be okay. No, because that thing is growing in the background to the point where it's going to take over, where this is not going to work out. So I still don't see you running away from this or them, but I see you confused about how to bring in new energies over it. And as I said, go back, see what started it. You know, it's okay that it's been not seen, not addressed so far. You can still address it, you can still go back to it and see what's up. Because while it was building up, it also created a lot of pain. So that pain is kind of preventing you to address it now. You can still go back, you know, even through that pain. Let's see the Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Cups, Two of Swords, Knight of Wands. You and you are in a good place, you and you. You and this connection, it's not that you're in a bad place necessarily, but you're in a very confused place. So you and you, take you and you're good. You and this connection, confused, stuck in your head. Like, oh my God, what do I do? Beyond all of this, there's what you feel that you want to do towards this, towards the connection through you. If you're good, take you, put it in the you and the connection, throw that mind out the window and see how it feels. See what you feel you want to do about it, because you do have something good, a good energy here that pulls you in the direction of this connection for now. So listen to that a little more instead of getting yourself stuck in here, because you are. That's what's standing in the way of you and knowing what to do about it. You that's good and you that has to do or wants to do. Okay, let's do the Four of Swords. Six of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Okay. I was kind of happy when I saw that I'm clarifying the Four of Swords, because I'm like, whatever I just told you, the solution is to take you and to get you past the mind obstacle and trap, self-entrapment there, and get you into feeling your way through this. And then I see the Four of Swords and I'm like, yay, I think Libra's gonna do just that. But Libra's not gonna do just that. I mean, of course you can still do that. Now I'm saying how the energies appear, because the energies appear here in the immediate future that fear is gonna take over, basically. And I see you directly feeding this fear. You know, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. So you're kind of bypassing the healing part, where it's like, let me be present with what is. Let me bring me back to what I feel and see where that takes me. You're bypassing that. Instead, this fear of... Thank you for the tail directly on my face. You're the only one that slams me with the tail. At least it smells pretty. Instead, this fear of losing this whole situation is showing up, and it looks like you're feeding into that fear, basically. Let's do the King of Cups. Five of Cups, Eight of Wands, Four of Cups. Ooh. This other energy you're attached to, they're not doing that great, apparently. Energetically speaking, they're showing me a place of could be depression. I don't want to say depression because it's not looking like that, but it's very close to, you know, not the greatest energies they're experiencing at this time. And I feel like they're trying to be honest about that in terms of what they feel when they communicate, or if they communicate. There's definitely a almost like a call out for help on their side, which they're not necessarily directly saying. That's where it gets tricky, because it's like, oh, then I'll go and help them. Do not unless they ask, you know? It kind of feels like that, where, I don't know. It's very tricky, because they aren't experiencing the greatest energies right now. But again, it doesn't feel like, oh my God, they're depressed and they're gonna, not yet. They're heading in that way, definitely. Let's do the Seven of Swords in the hidden energies. So you just came here to sleep? Huh? Do not push me. He's pushing me again with his rear. Yeah. Do not push me. Do not push me. For the Seven of Swords, the Devil, the Nine of Swords, the World card. Yeah. This, whatever this is, doesn't have the same effect on you as it did before. I see it kind of, as I said, for right now, it's not taking anything away from you. Maybe in the past it did, and it did a lot. Not anymore. On your part, there's been a whole lot of healing over this. I still don't see you wanting to bail and just be like, yeah, whatever, because it's too important to you, this situation. But you do want to leave this energy behind that created all of the commotion here. They need to start healing, whoever they are, too. With this Eight of Wands, that kind of gives me hope that, I don't know if it's a cry for help or if they're trying to figure things out for themselves and heal too. That's the thing. It could be both. Could be both. But again, this is a kind of state where it's kind of like if you are going to them to, hey, I can help, they might close down even more. That's what I'm getting with this one. It has to come from them, you know? Let's do the Page of Swords in your hopes and fears. Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, King of Swords. Okay. Yeah, a little scared that this might go south completely, you know? But I see you kind of gaining confidence over it. Like, even if that fear is there, even if this does go south completely, I see you gaining a little confidence. Like, you know what? If it's meant to go south, if it's supposed to go south, it will. If it's meant to stay and be healthy and be what it is, it will. So it's kind of like you're gaining a little more confidence and trust in that. I like this energy. Because I see the fear showing up and I see you standing right in front of that fear and being like, okay, so what? You know, if that happens, then it's meant to happen. Let's do the Seven of Cups in the potential outcome. And you get the Seven of Cups again, the Three of Wands, the Queen of Swords. I mean, you're going through options here. You're kind of trying to figure out ways in which to, how to deal with this overall, you know? I do not see you in the intention of fully walking away from this, but I definitely don't see you in the intention of stepping back into the energy that was present here. The one that is not working out for you, not working out for them, you know? Not working out for anybody. So I kind of see you still looking and trying to figure things out here. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you're still around. You're showing me a sense of, I'm not going anywhere. You know, I'm not giving this up. It could be a partnership or a friendship you've got going on with someone. I wasn't nudged by the feeling of, oh my God, the love of my life kind of thing throughout the reading. It could be. It wouldn't show up anyway like that with all of the other energies going around. But now from the universe, it's a very earthy kind of bond, which that could mean friendship or family situation, something like that. But the conclusion here from the universe kind of shows up as, for now, I'm here and I'm not going anywhere, you know. And I got that for you from the beginning of the reading, where even if you may say sometimes, yeah, I'm out, I don't need to deal with this and blah, 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 I still don't see you going anywhere for now. Let's close it off with a oracle card from the Heavenly Bodies Astrology. I cover my cards lately because, as I said, Juno chewed up on some of my cards, and now I'm covering them up as much as I can, keeping them in boxes. Anyways, Square. A challenging situation and a mountain to climb. Let's see. Square, 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 square. Where you at? It should be here. No. I can't find it. There it is. Hold on, Libra, I got you. Amen. You're being called to deepen your strength and perseverance through a challenge you face. Remain present through painful moments, asking, what are you here to show me? No shortcuts, no easy way outs, no falling back into old familiar habits. You're being summoned to rise up. This challenge couldn't be there if you weren't strong enough to face it. This perspective doesn't deny the discomfort you endure. It only asks you to look beyond it and consider how it can teach you. How can it change you? Practice seeing beyond the physical reality of all things. There is always some kind of nectar buried beneath the sludge. Use this realization to expand your trust in life, especially if you find yourself in trying times. Energetics, challenging. Experiences, a mountain to climb. Yeah. Kind of integrates into the reading there nicely. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.